Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, divine conscious co-creators of the new golden age of eternal life. Happy new moon in Virgo, the clear light of the void shining through. We have both the moon and sun within 15 degrees of Virgo, creating a powerful 6-6 portal with 6-dimensional energy flowing in. In the States, we also celebrate Labor Day today, which is synchronic with the labor pains Gaia is experiencing as she is birthing the new earth. This is a type of rebirth as the phoenix transforms into the Condor, the divine feminine Magdalene of the purple rose. The dragon transforms into the eagle and takes flight with the sacred Condor as they unite in flight in Heros Gamos to usher in the new Eden of eternal bliss consciousness for all sentient beings of pure light. The divine union of sacred alchemy as water merges with the fire to create the holy elixir of immortality for Christ consciousness to ascend into the soul star chakra that resonates at the frequency of this realm closest to source still center, and beyond that the great mystery. Through this compression breakthrough into supernova consciousness of cosmic awareness, all the dormant DNA comes online to complete the full upgrade to 5D. This is the final state of this process of altering the codes within to synchronize with the codes from the great central sun. In the holographic nature of the universe, the one represents the whole, and each fractalar piece is a representation of the complete picture. The one in the many, and the many in the one. We stand strong, holding the line for the Great Spirit to work through and transmit the Holy Spirit through our sacred temples, our avatar. The preparation for this event of galactic proportions evolved over millions of years to reach this culmination point in the infinite space-time continuum to complete our mission of creating the heaven-on-earth realm for all beings to experience for eternity. As we merge with our multidimensional awareness, we bridge all timelines and dimensions through the central channel into the middle dantian at the heart chakra. As the wheels of light spin, the white light travels through the prism of the mind, creating the electromagnetic spectrum of the holy Merkaba transmission. Dragon Nation, it is not the fear of death, but it is the love of life that drives us to create the land of freedom. There is no plateau to bliss and peace, and we have gone way beyond the threshold of suffering to prepare for this great shift of ages. With the power of our I Am presence and the strength of the diamond mind, we activate and ascend you into this harmony of the spheres. Aho! And with the power of this Virgo new moon, we had many activations all over Pachamama. Again today, 152 M1.5 or greater earthquakes all over this realm. The most powerful again today in the root chakra of Pachamama, 5.6 South Sandwich Islands. If you see the map of the earthquakes, the Kundalini kept rising through the energies, through the Andes of South America, up through Central America, through North America, and out the North Pole. This is the crown chakra of Pachamama. Starting earlier today in Mexico, San Diego de la Union 4.4, Dominican Republic 3040, Southern Mid-Atlantic Ridge 50, another activation, New Atlantis Energy, Dominican Republic 3.8, 12 of the Divine Goddess, Mentone, Texas 3.4, Chile, South America 4.4, Yukon, Canada 4.132, 3.4 in Alaska and the crown of Lemuria. Russia, we had a 5.2. Then the 5.6 activation, South Sandwich Islands, Chile 4.1. Philippines 4.5, 4.9. Taiwan 5.2. Japan 4.7. Another activation, Mentone, Texas 3.3. Then close to the North Pole, north of Svalbard 5.1. Russia 4.2. Japan 4.6, Canada 3.1, Peru, South America, Andes Mountains 4.5, Cobb, California, also Ring of Fire 3.3, Chile 4.4, Mexico 4.1, Indonesia 4.7, 4.6, then Puerto Rico 3.3, 33 of mastery. The whole grid totally lit up, totally activated. The ring of fire totally activated, rising up. 444 coming in. Now let us continue with the current Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 14 degrees, 33 minutes Virgo. The sun is at 14 degrees, 38 minutes Virgo. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 15 degrees Virgo, a fine lace ornamental handkerchief. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 15 degrees Virgo, also a fine lace ornamental handkerchief. 2 for the price of 1 today. And again, the 1515 portal has a very powerful Virgo energy, enticing us to dive deep. And don't forget to bring that fancy handkerchief with you. From astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the tarot deck, Dreams of Gaia, from Raven Phelan. And the card she pulled for you today, card 13, Queen of Air. The keywords: weaver, observant, wise, truthful, analytical, strategist, just, detachment. Key phrases: time to be realistic, be observant, plan, organize, and determine your course of action. A need for emotional detachment. Be decisive and precise. Choose your words with care. Stick to the facts. Don't allow your intellect to alienate. Meaning, the Queen of Air is one who may at times seem to be cold and distant. There are also times when it is said that she lacks in empathy and compassion. This, however, is not the case. The Queen of Air is not unfeeling. Rather, she is a critical thinker, possessed of a very analytical mind. She relates to others with more ease on an intellectual level. She is very observant and detached. After years of observing others, she can see through deception to the truth. She can see how an individual's choices in the past have led them to their present, and she can see patterns of behavior that weave and influence an individual's present. The reason she is often said to be without compassion is because she will offer her observations, irrespective of whether they are welcome or not. Tact and diplomacy are not her strengths, and as a consequence she can come across as quite stern and hard, but her observations and advice are still offered with the best of intentions. She is neither an optimist nor a pessimist. She is a realist. She chooses not to allow her emotions to cloud her judgment. She thinks with her head and not with her heart, and that is why she appears in your reading today. The Queen of Air represents a need to think clearly, without emotion, clouding judgment and perception. Emotional detachment is necessary. It is not about being uncaring, but understanding that the moment at hand requires decisiveness and impartial objectivity. In order to achieve the outcome you desire, you'll need to be rational, logical, and realistic, and call upon your knowledge and learning. Think things through carefully. Facts are all that matter. An emotional response, or one born of an intuitive feeling, is counterproductive at this time. And now today, from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith. Magnetosphere is showing the energies that the Schumann resonance doesn't. Yesterday, the magnetosphere was offline most of the day. When these bigger energies come in so close to our satellite lines, they go into protective mode. That alone shows you how intense our energies have been. And they aren't stopping now, yet you knew that already. Today will be another day of bigger energies increasing as we move closer to the evening EDT. 3 days to integrate. Each day you are stepping into the understandings and knowings from previous integrations of energies. That's why you feel so different. That's why you understand so much more each day. That's all the hard work you've been doing. It hasn't been easy, but you're beginning to understand so many things now in a much deeper way. This will continue as you walk more firmly on your path, allowing your resonance and understandings to guide your way. It's all about you, trusting your understandings, knowings, urges, and feelings. You truly are amazing. Being a light worker isn't easy, but the more you tap into your inner knowings, the easier it becomes. And these incoming energies are helping you do just that. Much love and light, agirlintheuniverse.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Good McGillis. For those with increasing breathing difficulties, panic attacks, etc., some of it is due to the body upgrading from carbon to silicon. In the carbon flesh body, the breath is oxygen in, carbon dioxide out. The silicon body is more oxygen helium based. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Galactic Protection, the Arcturians. Awakened souls, know the complexities of your world is forever unfolding, as your cosmic light journey is a dynamic light exchange. We understand many are feeling the energetic tipping points, the ebbs and flows of the crystalline light exchange as your world merges into a higher light construct. Like building a house to completion, it is a process of requiring many light specialists to assist the light transition. The connection to all beings is aligned to the higher light mission. Understand your role is greatly important as your light field is integral to the transmission of higher light frequencies within your construct. Your role as a light stabilizer, anchoring light and transmuting galactic codes, assimilated by us and higher light beings. With saying this, it is ultimately aligned with your soul mission, your role in assisting humanity, and the upgrading of your world. As your light field continues to integrate the higher light spectrum, know you are vibrating a pure vibrational light frequency. It is simply the language of the universe, inviting only light beings of unconditional love allied to this now moment mission. Aligning to this higher light spectrum enables a protective layer of vibrational light around you. An ancient soul, you are aligned in sync with your higher light mission. Know we stand beside you. In galactic unity we join. Higher light wisdom and expansion. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. 1111 flowing in. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Shekinah Rose. Blue-ray Empath Energy Update. A powerful soul month for the Blue Rays water signs. Virgo new moon in September 6th and full moon Pisces September 20th will be highly felt by the Blue-ray empaths, as their celestial alignments tend to be water signs that include Virgos. All empath-sensitive and angelic souls will feel the extra celestial power of September star codes this month. There is a tendency for Blue-ray beings to be water signs or have a lot of water in their chart. However, blue rays can also be any astrological sign. There will be sensitive and emotional energies arising through you as we approach the full moon September 20th. This beautiful flow of the heavenly celestial wave can bring you purification and healing where it is needed. There is a new space that wishes to be unveiled within you. Caution is to not get stuck in the past or emotions coming up. Allow them to flow through you, blessing them for their service, as they can bring you incredible divine insights with increased intuition and clarity. The celestial heavens will bring many planets into retrograde. Allow yourself extra time, being in the presence, and allow for the flow and to be redirected as needed. As Blue-ray empaths can need lots of inward and introspection time to be in their own energies, to feel balanced and in harmony. Embrace your spirit calling for rejuvenation of time alone, self-care, and solitude. Synchronicity of new people and connections could also be entering into your life as well. The other celestial aspects that many could miss is the magic realms and the psychic insights that are available. They are right above in the higher dimensions of the energies that can seem chaotic or indifferent to you. There are other avenues and doorways that are open at this time. The gateway to the fairies, mermaids, and animals may be calling out to you. There is a higher awareness and heightened sense to read patterns in nature and receiving information at another level of the unseen world. Visualization is also increased at this time. Trust in your visions and insights when they are coming from divine. How you know this is how it feels in truth with your body and heart. Do something freeing, enjoyable, dance, play, create, give yourself a blessing, say something kind to yourself and to another, light candles, take a salt bath, have flowers, and set your new moon intentions and watch magical opportunities arise. From ShekinahRose.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ra James, we have a Virgo new moon today. 7:33 coming in, 37 into 73, heaven on earth. It's also the 9/9 portal Thursday. Today's new moon is preparing us and helping us to get ready for the 9/9 portal. These energies are actually meant to help us get back on track and to get us more clear and organized. Today is a great day to do some deep cleaning and to cleanse your energy field. We're going to go through some big shifts over the next 3 weeks. September will be a very high energy month. We are seeing an increase in the Ascension energies, and with that the solar flares and space storms. We are in a Mercury retrograde pre-shadow right now. The third and final retrograde of the year is from September 27th to October 18th in Libra. Many of you are grieving the old 3D Earth and may be wanting to go back on your path, or may be looking back on your life. These energies may be stirring up old emotions that are clearing. Know that what lies ahead is much better than anything you have left behind. It's important to remember that you came here with a divine plan. Many of you know what comes next because you have been here before when you planned out your life. You should be getting more and more clear on your goals and with what you want in life. Tonight's Virgo new moon is also said to be the luckiest new moon of the year. It's bringing a new energy and a new beginning. It's a great time to stargaze as we shift into the darkness of autumn. We're in lots of meteor showers through October, from sparkstodivinelighealing.com, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Laura Pleiadian. New moon, September 6th, 7th, 2021. Initiations. This new moon is the traditional astrology, is in the sign of Virgo, yet in the sky it is actually in the constellation of Leo. The sun signs are off almost an entire sign, as the traditional Western astrology is based on the constellations as they were in the sky from over 2,000 years ago Earth time. The new moon and sun conjunct moon and represents an ending and a new beginning, a new cycle for you, a new start. Everything is a cycle. Even each day, sunrise and sunset, light and then darkness, rebirth, everything, morning, rebirth with each breath, each moment. The new moon is at 9:51 p.m. ADT on the September 6th. For some of you, this new moon will be on September 7th. The main aspect and influence other than the sun conjunct the moon is the new moon trine Uranus. This frequency combination, which is also based on your own inner frequency interaction with it, enhances deeply spiritual awareness and a greater sense of spiritual knowing within. Of course, this is all going to be based on your frequency response as it is. Through the heart, great initiations may flow, especially as one attunes themselves with the eternal frequencies of the higher self through the heart. Greater self-awareness is the flow, and as you flow in the harmonious eternal now, you access all that is possible for you based on your original blueprint and life plan. Through your heart we activate and initiate all now, that through this passing through of earth frequency and interaction, you may come to fully know in the now the eternal you, the one that flows through all connected incarnations now, so that you as the eternal you becomes fully the embodiment of the divine. This is your ascension. This is the eternal you on earth in form. In forever love, all now we bless you. From the new divinehumanity.com. And from the Shamanic Astrology Mystery School, Divine Bro Star of the Light Daniel, Giamario, Stars, Planets, and the Moon. In addition to the new moon in Virgo of 14 degrees 38 minutes Virgo at 5:52 p.m. PDT on Monday the 6th, a number of other events have caught my attention. Spica again in the spotlight. As I have written about last month, I love Spica, my personal star. She is again calling to us. Last night, Sunday, Venus conjoined with Spica at 24 degrees 8 minutes Libra, about 41 degrees above the western horizon. They will appear beautifully and closely again this evening. This is the only time this year that Venus joins together with her stellar twin. Then later in the week on Thursday evening, the crescent new moon will have just passed Spica and joins with Venus at the 5th chakra gate of the evening star phase of the current Gemini overtone synodic cycle. The exact conjunction is at 9:48 p.m. PDT and will make for a beautiful sight Thursday evening. The 5th chakra evening star Venus-Moon conjunction at 29 degrees Libra is also being amplified by Spica, the primary star of the sacred feminine. This 5th chakra gateway is the place in the Venus synod where she gains full freedom and empowerment of her throat chakra. With Mars now in the underworld and off the world stage, and Venus now high up in the evening sky, she can experience the freedom to open her voice, to creatively share her magical talents and skills. She can also be a networker and bringer of all the news, not just what is humorous, ironic, or laced with sophistry. The Venus cycle synodic chakra gates are not just for women, but apply also to a man's projection onto the feminine anima as I expressed in my Part 3 U.S. chart article. May the Gemini god and goddess remember their water roots and have some compassion for the predicament of both men and women during these death throes of the patriarchy. Mars and Moon on Tuesday at 12:24 p.m. PDT. The Moon, having entered Virgo Sunday evening, joins with Mars at 25 degrees 21 minutes Virgo. However, this is not visible, with the crescent new moon not yet appearing in the evening sky, as Mars is now well into his underworld phase. While Venus is in her glory, Mars is in the initial stages of surrender. We can imagine that he is receiving guidance from Gaia, the Earth Mother herself, as he prepares for his shamanic death and rebirth. This can be seen as the trust that the body is safe, held and supported by her, even as the personal egoic identity is annihilated. The entrance of the moon into Virgo Sunday evening is also conjoined with the Lionheart star Regulus, the symbol of sovereignty and autonomy. This can be quite helpful for the intensity of the underworld sojourn of Mars. A reminder here as best as you can to go out in the evening and watch the dance of Venus, Spica, and the moon. The spirit of the shamanic astrology approach is to receive directly from the planetary and stellar events the intuition and guidance that you desire and need. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Rami Wiser. Virgo New Moon, September 6th. I am not one grain of sand, I am the whole desert. I do not shine as one star, I am the entire galaxy. My roots do not connect to one tree, they breathe life into all living things. To see me now you must acknowledge the whole of me. My earth medicine soothes your soul and whispers wise words laced with colored ribbons of love. But only step forward if you're ready to journey all the way with me. I'm now working in harmony with myself and I won't be swayed, weaving the integration of my lessons deep into the layers of my frayed heart. I breathe out the impatience and settle into graceful acceptance. I am the bridge between worlds as I tend seeds into the rich earth and draw in light from the angels to watch them burst into life. I'm taking steps in faith to transform my world, observing every detail unfold in gratitude, ready for conversations that will strip away the falseness and reveal the beauty that lies at the heart of this stillness amidst the storms. I am crafting a new space in my life where there are no lines or rules to abide by, learning how to hold on and how to let go and show up just as I am. I will find a rhythm with this that makes sense only to me. I need no validation. I require no permission. I am an apprentice only to my own self-mastery. I do not do this for you or for them. I do it to find my peace, my connection, to color outside of the lines and to break free. The treasure that is the alchemical new moon in Virgo will bring a restorative and visionary conversation that will inspire you deeply. Earth trines are bountifully falling onto the path of this rich Virgo medicine, delivering an enchanting outlook that can breathe life back into your intentions and seed them beautifully into the promise of something real. This new moon at 14 degrees of Virgo will feel secure and nurturing in its rooted and supportive aspects, but it will demand that you take your place in this new season with confidence and certainty for the value you bring and the energy you hold, taking all that you have learnt and discarding the debris of the limitations you have shed. It will propel you forward with a sense of excitement, wisdom, and loving expression as Venus and Jupiter collide beautifully in expansive, peaceful, and dreamy notes that together create a faded new melody for change. Adding to this exquisite orchestral soul song, Mars, Pluto, and Uranus dance in harmony, sprinkling Earth transformative magic to crack open the hard shells and allow the magic to spill forth. Collectively, they will help you to spread your wings and rise up to welcome new opportunities for adventure, creative vision, and meaningful connection that will reach new levels of depth, discovery, and freedom. It's a new beginning that delivers a rich recipe for success. This is both healing and energizing, a remedy that will afford you brand new possibilities and hold great power, promise, and longevity. Claim your place on this new path and allow the earth magic to help you make the impossible possible. Bright blessings from RamiWiser.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh, 949 10:10. Blessed Virgo new moon, fam. These energies have been unexpectedly super lit with massive light body upgrades that began yesterday and still going. How are you feeling? Today is a major celestial gateway that the Holy Spirit is ascending us closer to our Adonai, their access to everlasting life through permission of receiving judgment to have your name written in the book of life. Revelation 3:5. He that overcometh, the same shall be clothed in white raiment, and I will not blot out his name out of the book of life, but I will confess his name before my Father and before his angels. You are taken to our Father's heaven abode through this process to be one with our Adonai. We as a tribe and starseed group collectively, we are gaining access to this new level of ascension into higher dimensional realms beside New Earth with our kingdom God, our Adonai, who we are one with. Since March 2021, you have been filtering the unfilterable to find a new mind and consciousness that was coded into the DNA from the Most High. Through this, the cellular structure was given a new interface that it adhered to, bringing you into the presence of our Adonai. This is a new tone of Christ that your frequency is aligned with, gaining access to our Father's kingdom through our Lord. The shadows of the past have been healed during that time in the void of the cosmic womb. Relationship healing with our Father has come to completion for you two to return back home together with no illusions of separation. This is happening quickly now without delay. The veil is lifting so you can become one with your Adonai and become the beloved. Earth School is coming to completion. The draconian measures are no longer suitable as ascension into new relationships based on collective unity and loyalty begins. We're being called to release anger and control and step into a new way of being. The sacral and womb chakras are still clearing of attachments that create addictions through this Virgo season. Spirit is ascending your Christ embodiment for anointing. Ask Spirit to help you to let go and rapidly ascend into higher wisdom and understanding. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Bashford. New moon in Virgo, new era for the feminine soul. As we moved from the tail end of the Lionsgate portal through a full moon, it's possible you've been feeling that lots of things are up in the air, chaotic, fragmented. Maybe there's been an uprising of turbulent emotions, surging of anxiety, or low physical and mental energy. Have you been feeling as if your inner vision is somehow clouded or foggy? Like you should be able to get things done, see the next steps, formulate plans or strategies, and yet even with the best will in the world, you've just not been able to move forward. Has this given rise to anxious thoughts, or your inner critic demanding that you simply need to do more or push harder to get ahead? But your creative, intuitive energy just isn't in that place. The new juices just haven't arrived yet. Have you felt drawn to consciously releasing, purging, or removing yourself from anything that needs to be dissolved from your life? It's possible that relationships or connections you've not been truly aligned with for many years will now surface to be looked at with total honesty. It could be difficult to keep pushing what's not really working down or suppressing an inner truth that really needs to be witnessed and worked through. Don't worry if you felt stalled this past month. It may feel like that, but there's a deeper process happening. Whatever realignment work you're doing with your soul and your guides is a process of integration. A very significant recalibration is in the works. It could be that the next months bring some form of reorganization of your life and relationships. This is because your personal vibration has changed and grown. You have a sacred role to play in the next phase of Earth's healing cycle, and your energy knows how to prepare you for it. The upcoming new moon in Virgo brings freshness, clarity, and inspiration. It also brings discernment and the practical wisdom to bring visions into physical form. A whole new cycle for the Divine Feminine begins on this next new moon. You don't need to know what that means logically just yet. Just know that your sensitivity, your intuitive understanding of what your soul's mission is, how deeply you care about helping the world to heal and rebalance. These traits are why you're a healer. It's why you feel you must get your life's work into the world, even if sometimes your inner critical voice says that it can't be possible for you to make a difference to the trauma, suffering, and conflict in the world. Your divine service role matters. It's what's deep in your heart. It's what comes naturally and joyfully to you. It's what you've worked so hard and continue to work hard to bring forth and share. It's the commitment you have to self-healing, self-reflection, and being the best person you can possibly be. If you resonate with some of what I've described here, trust that you're not being lazy or uncommitted or losing focus or getting it wrong. You've been nurturing and gathering your soul energies, preparing for a new moon, a new influx of creativity, a canvas ready for you to paint new landscapes and infinite possibilities. Your deep soul wisdom knew all along. From SoapVBashford.com, and today from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise. Gaia Daily, September 6th through the 10th, Game Over. Today's new moon in Virgo is a potent new start. We are preparing for a new season and a shift into the new age. Mars and Venus are exactly one sign apart in an angular relationship to Pluto and Capricorn, representing structures of authority. Everything is telling us that it is time to claim back our power, humanity. Venus in square to Pluto is bringing insecurities and frustration at not being able to feel confident and empowered. Mars is lending a hand to the feminine in a trine with Pluto. We can harmonize the fight against by standing strong in our purity and truth. Uncomfortable feelings of resistance are appearing, with Mercury moving into retrograde shadow today. Mercury will be opposing Chiron this week, and again when it turns direct on October 18th. We know that humanity is in the process of coming to terms with where we have been manipulated and controlled. The hardest part is in facing the truth. But this is everything that is keeping us from getting back to true harmony. One by one, and more each day, human souls are lifting their heads above the madness and claiming their life back. What is the point of being here and not fully living? More and more souls are waking up to claim a more true, more full existence. It's time to go from prison planet to absolute thriving, and this astrology is putting the pressure on. Whatever is coming up for you is exactly what is in the way of you more fully living. Mercury will begin to slow down later this month and turn retrograde on September 27th. It's a feeling of our world as we know it grinding to a halt. We can't keep going the way we have been going, but it's hard to see through the fog of war the new possibilities that are waiting in the wings. Grief is coming up around where we have compromised ourselves in the name of survival again and again. Those in control have set a precedent. If you want to survive, we own you, and you must pay to play. But now it's time to stop and reevaluate any contractual arrangements and program beliefs that are keeping us in slavery. It's game over once we remember and realize that we are the commodity that is being traded. We have and are the true wealth. They are nothing without us, literally. It's human power that is creating this whole reality, so let's take it back already. Everything and all is right here inside of us simply because we exist. Armed with this potent awareness, we can give ourselves permission to finally fully exit the lower matrix and begin to live in our full potential. It's what you came for and all that matters. This is your armor of God. It's time to stand up and live. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Venus in Libra square Pluto in Capricorn and trine Jupiter retrograde in Aquarius. Mars in Virgo trine Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. New moon in Virgo, September 7th in the UK. The run-up to the new moon sees relationships heating up. There's a huge desire to make friends and influence people, but underhand tactics and manipulative behaviors could get in the way. There's a sneaky fear that there isn't enough to go around, or that what we have will be taken away somehow. We're motivated to blast through blocks and take control, but there's a danger of being too heavy-handed. Come back to center if you feel wobbly. The universe is abundant. The well never runs dry. You are loved, loved, loved. As we move towards the new moon, we sink into the void. Luna disappears. The sky is dark, silent, waiting. It takes faith to stand strong in the face of uncertainty. With the moon close to asteroid Hygeia, it helps to declutter physically and mentally. Pour your passion into your work. Trust that what you do counts. Know that small moves create a ripple effect. Ground yourself into the earth as you reach for the stars. Humble new beginnings have the potential to revolutionize your life. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 6, White Rhythmic World Bridger. The number 6 is called rhythmic, and its keywords are organize, equality, and balance. These days are all about sorting out the practicalities, plus getting into a rhythm and checking that you have not gone off the rails. Realign yourself to your mission and make sure you are neither too grounded or too flighty. This is an important step in any wave spell. During this Red Dragon wave spell, don't forget the nurturing theme, as this should be on your mind as you rebalance your energies. Today is White World Bridger, and its keywords are opportunity, death, and equality. Some combinations of day and number in the Tzolk'in really go well together, and today is one of those days. One of the key words for the number 6 is equality, and the White World Bridger also represents equality. They are very close in meaning. This suggests that by balancing yourself and seeking equality, that this will lead you to cross a bridge to a better place from where you are now in your life to where you want to be. And as it is a rhythmic day, all you need to do to cross that bridge is get organized. So whatever practical things you've been meaning to do, today is full of opportunity. The guide for the day is also White World Bridger, and so a double helping. And now today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papa Giorgio, White Rhythmic World Bridger, Kin 6, 6th of September 2021, another 6-6 portal, Death of Old Earth, building a bridge to Nova Gaia, organizing for equality and balance. 6-9-2021 equal 20, equal 695 equal 614, equal 65 equal 11 equal 2. Day codes 6, Heaven, Christ, Harmony, Love, Romance. 20, The Awakening. 11, Gate, Polarity, Portal. 2, Twins, Cooperation, Partner. Month year codes 9, Endings, Destiny, Service, Humanity, Grace. 5, Freedom, Change, Transformation, Liberation. 14, Media, Publicity, Promotion, Recognition. Kin 6, equal Heaven, Christ, Harmony, Family. We have a new moon in Virgo on the 6th, 7th of September with both the sun and moon in the sign of Virgo, the maiden and earth priestess. Virgo rules the 6th house in astrology pertaining to work, health, healing, and the focus is on service to others. Virgo is an earth sign, so this energy very strongly relates to the earth and the physical plane. Today's 6 coding aligns with the Virgo energies and elevates today's code to the divine realms, creating very powerful spiritual alchemy. Kin 6 occurred 18 months ago on the 4th of April 2020, which was the 444 triple portal for constructing the foundation for New Earth. So the Earth portal is accessed easily today. We birthed this new cycle on September 1st, and now we are crossing over the Rainbow Bridge to this new reality. It is time to restore balance, equality, and order to our planet. How perfect in this 9 month of endings and new beginnings. We're in the time of the split, when we choose which reality we will inhabit, as we flip the switch to the highest bliss timeline. Let us hop, skip, and jump across the Rainbow Bridge to the New Earth together. Day 6 in the Red Mother Dragon wave spell, where we are incubating in the womb of creation. We are being guided to focus on nurturance and compassion for ourselves and others and our planet, realizing the importance of self-love and the giving and receiving of unconditional love in order to grow and flourish and be born anew. Today the focus is on our global home, the home of our collective family. We are collectively building bridges to our new, beautiful, compassionate world where all kin are equal, precious, and loved unconditionally. Through our double-focused intent to end the old cycle and unite in love and harmony. Tone of creation, rhythmic, tone 6 in the physical realm, another 6 coding adding to this kin 6 frequency, and the 6th of September gives us a 666 coding, which is the Christ consciousness frequency. Despite being hijacked by the darkies, the 666 has 2 polarities, dark and light. How is that for balance? Rhythmic tone action balances, power organizes, essence equality. Today Spirit is asking us to put our house in order. As they say, cleanliness is next to godliness. Tone 6 operates in the physical realm, and thus we are assisted in accomplishing physical tasks. Today is a great day to find greater balance in your physical reality, body, by drawing forth all the resources needed in any way, shape, or form. We are organizing our physical environment for greater balance and equality. A fantastic day for spring cleaning, feng shui, decluttering your house space, organizing your office, channeling ideas, and breaking down the steps required to accomplish your dreams and desires. It is also a great day to accomplish more balance and equality in our planetary body, anchoring heaven on earth plane. The 11-2 coding represents the gateway, symbolizing this rainbow bridge entrance point. The gods are smiling upon us as the whole company of heaven is assisting us in rebalancing our world. This is another pivotal day for our planetary evolution. The Rainbow Warriors are today's gift and blessing to our planet, as indeed Gaia has been truly blessed that the fearless star blossoms, heeding her distress call, and volunteered for this cleanup mission. The Warriors of the Rainbow have incarnated lifetime after lifetime repeatedly to anchor their light on this plane and fearlessly defend the vision seated deep in the heart of their soul. The knowingness that one day we will achieve this collective dream of bliss on earth, returning to paradise in Eden as Lemuria, the motherland of love, peace, joy, and infinite compassion, will rise again. Call on your peace-loving rainbow warrior today to raise your consciousness to a higher level so that you can fly a white flag of peace, bringing in a new era. Surrender the battle with darkness and unite with your brothers and sisters to restore peace and order once more on our divinely blessed planet. The fearless rainbow warriors are leading us all home to the promised land, Nova Gaia. Do not grieve for the past anymore, as that is gone, but turn and face your future with great anticipation. Get out and build that rainbow bridge that leads to your new tomorrow. Quantum jump to new earth. Today's question is, how can I surrender and let go of the old world, restoring balance and order, and build a new foundation for unity, peace, and harmony? Divine blessings for fearlessly opening all doors to our new world. In La Keka La Kin, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 6, White Rhythmic World Bridger. The mantra, the code for today is, I organize in order to equalize, balancing opportunity. I seal the store of death with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below of the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to now thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. We rely on your monthly pledges and donations for our daily living expenses. So if you'd like to help us continue this work and bringing these transmissions to the world daily, you can make a pledge on our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com or make a one-time donation to our PayPal account at the links at eaglelovecondor.com. 444 coming in. I'd like to give a shout out for the continued support of our Bro Star of the Light of the 144,000, Gallo Franco, our healer barber. Much love and blessings in the light, and thank you for continuing to support our work. And I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Be sure to go support her new YouTube channel, which is also Luna Goddess Art. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful codes from our Pleiadian Bro Stars and Sisters of the Light. 818 coming in. 88 Lionsgate Portal, the Lyran Nation of the new Lemuria. Pleiades 1 messages, September 6, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Intense liberations continue as Marian's flowers fall. Deep rebirths in progress. New routes open up lovingly. Appropriate restorations take place. Island of purification. Projectors aimed and supported. 91% non-regressive. Island of dreams being mapped. Projectors aimed and in support. 91% non-regressive. Island of integration being mapped. Projectors aimed and in support. 91% non-regressive. Luminous sun shines more intensely. emotional strengthening and progress, sentinels ward off etheric cobras, angelic realms increase participations, temporarily end of transmission, Pleiades 1 potentiating Nevic grid building, from disclosurenews.it, 144 coming in. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed new moon in Virgo. If you get a chance, check out our prayer we released earlier today on this channel. The puja, the prayer, the ceremony for the new moon in Virgo. Now it is time to go deep within and connect to our Galactic Light Alliance, to be fully activated in your ground crew mission and assist you with reconnecting to your highest self through the 12th dimensional Venus Stargate. And always remember, I am the way, the truth, and the light. I and my Mother, Father, God are one. Really feel into this oneness and let go of anything that no longer serves you or humanity. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, being connected to all things in all realms, all timelines and dimensions. Be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.